Weird. You might have to see if we can survive Act 3. Yeah, we have plenty of saves here. If we don't, but yeah. Come back to someday we do better. Oh. Hey, Death. A Tails glitch. Okay, so. Where were we? Everybody wants this guy dead. I was a soldier once. Prestige and justice, the supervisors of this noble building, find those two virtues essential. Prestige and justice are superior to anything else. The day before yesterday, I had the pleasure of having a few drinks with one of our guards, and we talked about our memories. You are aware that serving in the army is an essential requirement for joining the court guard. It is not negotiable. So this guard must have sold us a tissue of lies about his military service, and the certificate he managed to get is probably forged. Of course, we had a few drinks. Interesting. One of our dudes. Should we investigate the matter? Sure, why not investigate? Plenty of influence. We're at maximum prestige, but the factions don't really like us that much. At least the jury supports us. If I quit this guy, I'm essentially dead. Well, not dead. I'm removed from office. These dudes kill me. These guys just remove me from office. So we must do the death penalty. Assault, murder, and theft. In the dock is Etienne Lebeau, a brawler and a degenerate resident of Paris. and frequent client of sordid public houses in Faubourg de Groyer. Last month, together with his comrade Michel Verdier, he attacked another drinking partner, Jean Boudon. It should be an accusation. Yes. Good. A witness who saw everything claims that Lebeau and Verdier ambushed their victims when he was returning to the attic, where he used to sleep. They attacked Boudon in a dark alley, battered him, took his money, and then stabbed him. Oh. Stabby, stabby. Is that a knife? No, it's a stabby. Could be method? Yes. And another one. Evidence? No. So motive. Okay. Soon afterwards, Verdier was detained. During routine questioning, he admitted to participating in the assault, even though he swore that it was Lebeau who pushed a knife into Boudon. Verdier was sentenced to be guillotined. Meanwhile, Lebeau vanished into thin air. Apparently, he held up in New Orleans. Upon his arrest, the rogue recited that what we have already heard, swearing that Verdier was responsible for stabbing Boudon. Lebeau had with him an elegant pouch that was almost empty. It surely did not belong to him. The pouch is evidence. And we have all the questions. Excellent. Yes, a knife taken from the... People are happy. You lose your head, scum! I am Etienne. I did not allow the accused to speak yet. I don't care. With most respect, of course. Considering the behavior of the accused, I think I already know the verdict. Death! Behead him. The guillotine. Indeed, we kinda have to. Do you admit assaulting Citizen Boudon? Well, there is no use lying when everyone knows it. Yeah, me and Verdier ambushed him. To kill him? To rob him, nothing more. I didn't think Verdier would kill him. Murderer. But you did not stop him, did you? What am I, the National Guard? He'd have cut me as well. He deserves rotting underground. What were the questions again? It is not counter-revolutionary. I never know if it's counter-revolutionary. Which one of the assailants took the victim's pouch? How did the defendant first meet the victim? Where did you first meet the victim? Drinking together for a few months. Bit of a strange bird, that fella. He painted some things, kind of a merchant too. Always had money and happy to buy the next round. And you killed such a great companion without scruples. How many times do I have to say it? I did not kill anybody. Anyway, everyone knew Verdier was a beast. You knew that as well, nonetheless you decided to join him. The accomplice of the beast is an animal as well. Verdier claimed that during his trial that it was you who had blood on his hands. A guilty man always tries to blame someone else. Okay, let's see what the pouch does. Found the embroidered pouch. From Boudon. You searched his pockets while he was bleeding to death in the streets? No, I battered him so he couldn't stand took its pouch and turned around to run. That's when Verdier stabbed him. You kept hitting him until he lost consciousness? How else would I rob him? You could have killed him doing that anyway. But I didn't. I just robbed him. He's lying. You shouldn't have chopped his head off. You can't ask him now, can you? He did. How did the defendant first meet the victim? They used to drink together. I think that's about it. The jury wants him dead as well. It's all good. Ooh. Fast cases as well. Okay. Amélie, an impoverished baron, forced his wife to spend the night with a man to whom he was in debt after an unlucky card game. The woman came to us to denounce her husband. That bastard will not stop at this, announced she. What, you want me to kill him for that? Well, they didn't like that. The common folk. Abram Putain. Wishing to get a promotion in the ordnance foundry, Abraham Tutain told his superiors that his foreman had been sentenced to the guillotine for murder. The information soon turned out to be false. I need to kill this guy telling a lie. Emeric Vidal was earning a fair amount of money by delivering women to the British spies. We have reason to believe that Vidal and his girls knew who their clients were, yet never disclosed the information. Well, kill him for that, sure. Got it. I lost here some, but not much. Sentenced to death. Congratulations on the verdict. Huzzah! Rascal had it coming. Oh, in the end we actually grew a bit. Okay. Full reputation, more influence. Incorrect choice, you know. Let's go. The dudes are satisfied. I don't think I have anything to gain with this speech. I am like full reputation. Skip the speech. Chop it off already. It's getting dark. No, they don't like any of these. They don't like any of these choices. This guy really hates me now. Let's do the dinner with officers. Might help with the fighting. We have some recruits. Can we attack? Yes, we can't attack. Our position is blocked. Can put more. Oh, yes, we can't. Neither here as well. And in there, I guess. Pretty confusing, but yeah. That's full. It's not full. Okay. Fight battles. Oh. Build barricades. We have a logistics specialist, I don't even know what he does. I'll spend some time with the family. Ah, people will escape fast. Okay, sure. So he directs dudes. I guess you can direct the more people here. We'll see if these dudes survive. Anything else I need to look at? No. Lost this one. Okay, how about these? Okay, survive that. Do. 1. That one is already full. Okay, they're all full. What else need? Oof. This is kind of rough. Your rester kites are going to kill me. I mean, I guess there's like a high chance they'll kill me. What could have been drunken grumblings turns out to be true. It must have been quite a burden for the man. Luckily, he finally found someone who could trust me. I resolved the matter discreetly. The certificate of military service was forged, and to be certain I asked people who should have known him from the army. Apparently no one ever thought such things should be checked. Would have thought someone could lie about such a thing. It appears this man really wanted his job. Fine, leave him alone. Ugh. Burglary, destruction of property, theft, assault. A family of a 33-year-old baker, Bastien Boudet, moved into an empty house near the section of Piquet. Empty house, course of events. Oh, there are 2 traps. They told the investigator that a few days earlier their house had been hit by a mortar round and the shell impact broke the ceiling and one of the walls. A few days later, Boulet and his family were discovered by the owner of a seemingly empty house. Citizen Soleil. It turned out that he had not left the house permanently, and the Soleil family temporarily ran away to stay with relatives in the suburbs. The legitimate owner of the house soon realized that his silver cutlery was gone. His food supplies were consumed, and some of the furniture had been chopped up and burned in the fireplace. During the investigation of both families, we learned that the first meeting between the 2 sides ended with a struggle, won by Boudet. Only with thanks to the intervention of a guard was Citizen Soleil able to rid of the unwanted tenants, and the impetuous baker was detained. Struggle. Okay, and there's like one more question. And 2 traps. Okay. And the other 2 were the traps. Well, they said about the north round, so I don't know about that. But I still don't know what I want to do with these. Or acquittal. Should try for acquittal and hopefully survive. We'll see. Yes, monsieur. Did you move to a citizen's apartment without permission? Lots of empty apartments in Paris. We chose one of them because we didn't have anywhere else to go. A resourceful man will always find a way to take care of his family. Did you ask anyone for permission? There was no one to ask. It was so empty. We went inside. We couldn't let my children sleep under the open sky. Is it true that your house was destroyed by artillery fire? Indeed. Anyone killed? My father-in-law was crushed in the rubber and timber. Thank God nothing happened to the children. A mortar round destroyed your house, yet you responded by destroying Citizen Soleil's house. We're talking about the furniture. I had to keep my children warm at night. No bushweed to... Nothing to burn. Okay. What made you believe Citizen Soleil's apartment had been abandoned? Nobody was inside, and the ash in the fireplace was cold. There was a bitter chill those nights. So if someone was living there, there would have been a fire. Should have asked the neighbors. Did you ask the neighbors? No. Never occurred to me. Why did you sell their cutlery? Have you seen the price of butter? Okay. I can free him now. Let's go for acquittal. Hate me for that. We'll see if we survive. Not counter-revolutionary. He didn't talk to anybody. The host had fled. Maybe. Who knows? Never asked that question. Oh, everything goes okay. Great. We'll see if we survive. We'll see if we survive. How are you feeling today, Medard? What do you see? Pardon? I ask you what you see, my son. Now you see a monster, mutilated, humiliated, and stripped of his dreams. It's not true. There's much still that awaits you. What is it that awaits me? A career? Look at me. I'll never be able to play again. You wanted that, didn't you? Stay it. Never. I don't believe you. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, too. Now, excuse me, I need to find ways to waste my life. Well, he likes eating with soldiers, at least. Oh, protection went down. Rebuilding has been complete. Printing house has been transformed into a field hospital. From now on, every time you lose a physician in a fight, you'll be able to recruit a new one here. We did lose the one. What the hell happens here? Can I put soldiers there? I can't. What? God damn assholes. This game. Can I move from... I can't. Let's do the family thing. Let's build barricade, I guess. Sure. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oof. 0 people now. Put 1 cannon now. Oh, garrison is full. Okay. Ah, they're going to kill this guy, whatever this is. And then come here, I don't even know. Oh, we have to have this battle here as well. Okay. Days left before relief comes. 5. Guess I should move all of these dudes here. So there's no people there anymore. Okay. End of the day. See if we survive the minus 11 reputation. See if we survive the lack of reputation with the dudes. We did. Cool. I'm leaving. I need to take our son away from this sick city. Don't try to find us. Maybe this is our path to divinity. Like the Hindu goddess Saraswati. Should focus on wisdom and peace. What? I once was a soldier. Oh, because I forgave that guy for lying? They would like that. Acquittal would be good for the aristocrats. This thing would fall. They would surely kill me now. During a fight in the suburbs, 4 lancers from enemy troops were detained by the militia regiment. Force of that? No. extenuating circumstances. Our soldiers first shot down their horses, then stormed the inn which the cavalryman had run on foot. Fancy. Course events. Okay. Restrained and gagged, the enemies were taken to temporary headquarters in a small farm in the country. There was no time for interrogation as a counteroffensive was still underway. Instead, the prisoners were detained in a storage cellar guarded by a 17-year-old Private Victor de Valais. Following protocol, he was armed with a rifle and pistol. Fine, right. Cool. In the evening, one of the officers wanted to move the Lancers to the general staff. He found the guard was sleeping near the door and one of the cavalrymen had managed to escape. His companions must have lifted him up and helped him to remove the old rusty bars. The escape gave away the location of our field staff and we lost our prisoners. This is accusation. Cool. We have all the things. They pulled the bars out, right? Yeah, rusty bars. Private Victor de Valais. Yes, monsieur le judge. How old are you? 17. In my day, children were more responsible than that fellow. How long have you been serving in the army? 3 weeks. You have already managed to commit a war crime. Did you know the possible consequences that await you? Do you want to say something? Yes, sir. I did not intend to let the prisoner go free. I see the file. In the file, the prisoner would not give up without a fight. I heard they hid in a house and fought with bayonet. Yet your command decided to lock them in a cellar and leave them alone, a child, to guard them. What would you have done if they had started running? If you were not asleep at that moment, of course. I would have shot him. Sure, that kid would have shot someone. Have you ever killed a man? Answer the question. Yes, the day before we were fighting with bayonets and I pierced someone's head right through. Oh. Okay. I guess acquittal. Oh, we have more dudes here. Anne Dujardin set a building on fire. Along the inhabitants were her former husband and new partner, the arsonist, was seen breaking a cellar window and entering it shortly after the fire was started. There were roughly a dozen other people in the building at the time. Only by sheer luck did nobody die in the fire. So you want me to kill this person? You didn't? Abaline de la Foncée has been threatening and robbing merchants from various sections of Paris on a daily basis. However, he did not have to fear the guard. Witnesses told us that he shared his loot with the soldiers in exchange for immunity. How about a guy? This one. Oh! Okay. Armand Carrel and Theodore Crozier sold a large number of barrels of wine to a local merchant. They allowed him to try wine from a few market barrels. Later, he found out that the other containers were filled with water taken from the river. Oh, death for this guy. Oh, they really didn't like that. Completely misjudged the last one. I really thought they would have liked that. No, well. Have to reload this one. How about this? Let's see what happens here. Yes, it was counter-revolutionary. Okay. Oh my god. Look at the amount of thing I got here and all the wasted thing here. Okay. Was this before or after? No, okay, it was before. Do 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 do. Hmm. Those were the questions. Do do do. What if we free these dudes? Yes, yes. Falling asleep, you put many lives in danger, but still, we need you in your ranks. You are free to go, Private. Shouldn't be so lenient, we are at war. Just trying to survive from day to day, man. Where are they? Where is my son? Ah, you do not know? Matilda did not say anything. There were a few tears, but mostly silence. I saw no need to ask for any details when I knew she would not tell me any anyway. We let them leave the house. Or should I try to stop them? Did they leave because of me? Everyone left. I'm still here. You're still my son. Yes. Okay. Abandoned. Okay. guess we could put them there. Oh, okay. So there's second row and first row dudes, and yeah, okay. Let's see the fights. Oh, I need a... Recruit a physician. Build barricades. Should get the bonus for these dudes. Only want to take over this one. But there were no more people there, so it's all good. 4 days. Um... If I put them here, it tells me what they are. So that's the second row. Those are second row. First row. Oh, okay. Second row. Okay. 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 Only minor cases today. Okay. Hopefully we'll die from them. Courbis wrote a letter to his brother, who is currently residing in Austria, in which he describes the army's march eastward. Interestingly, he mentions some very specific pieces of information, like the exact number of cannons taken on march. Valérie Connon stole high-quality clothes from a laundress, dressed in them, and he tried to scrounge a loan from a Parisian bank. He was detained once. They didn't like that. Baron Hector Sartre stole a precious painting from his deceased uncle's house, where he went to offer his condolences to the widow. The thief admitted to the crime, explaining that his aunt would have sold the artwork while he wanted to keep it in the family. Judge Germain Solé accepted a bribe from a merchant who is known to have deceived a number of his clients. The pieces of evidence against Solé are letters and a significant amount of money found in his office, not long after his conversation. Oh, I really didn't like that. Bastille and Claire have been caught selling human remains. They would grind them into tiny pieces and advertise them as a remedy for consumption. They also sold hair from corpses, instructing clients to burn it to get rid of bugs. We were able to establish from where the couple sourced their goods. We were unable. Well, they didn't care about that. And the Baron violently dragged his cook's daughter from bed and raped her. How about if we free this? Ugh. Not good. I wonder if we can have a better day. Still has to survive like 4 days or something. So what if we free this guy? This one down. They didn't want that. These guys hated that. Much worse outcome the last time. No. They're going to hate that. Whatever you do, nothing really to do. Either these guys hate me or these guys hate me. Not a plus gain on whatever we choose.
Mathilde.
Stabby, stabby.
I do not understand. Father? Do you hear me?
This is like the
Always.
second time he stabbed us.
I fixed you. You will live, at least for now.
Where am I? Who are you?
I am the truth about your unhappiness and the lie about your greatness. They are both the reasons for your presence in this place, where everything started.
I don't understand.
I repaired all the damage, as I always do. You will live, but do you want to? Are you ready to admit that it is my performance, my show?
Mathilde. I love her so.
I know, but she no longer returns that love. Not for a long time. I made sure of that.
Who the hell are you?
I am the truth overcoming the lies that you keep telling yourself. The lies that you are here for power. For the numerous choices and endings. I have not designed you for that.
Designed?
You are supposed to suffer, to make others laugh or grieve. To feel. Now is the only real choice you will ever make. To die and never feel anything again. Or to really feel what being a true hero is like.
I am a judge, not a...
Tell me, when was the last time you read all the files connected to a single case? The last time you really heard everything the accused had to say?
I can't do that. The crowds get angry.
I need a hero, not a judge. People want to be heroes.
How could I? My wife wanted to kill me. My family hates me.
Fight for their lives.
Half the city wants me dead.
Fight for Paris.
My brother comes with an unconquerable army.
Then be a shield for the poor and terrified souls who do not have anyone else to defend them.
A shield?
I could open your wounds instead, and you will never suffer again. Paris would fall. But since you are not interested, I would find someone in your place. Here is the choice you craved so dearly for.
I can choose death. Okay.
Will they accept me?
They do not have to, but you will defend them anyway. You will become a legend for it, and one day they will appreciate you. Now rise up. You have to defeat him.
Okay. Ooh, I lost 7. Yikes! Need some second room in there. Dooby-dooby-doo. Musketeers are also secondary. Oh, come. No, put the lady there as well. Oh, we didn't do this one. No. Second row, first row, and third row. What the people know? Okay. Reputation plus 3. Okay, I did okay. 3 more days. Ah, my wife. Everybody wants her dead. Oh, isn't this a conflict of interest? You know, who the hell would allow this? And the film didn't introduce yourself. You know who I am. Matilde Fidela, the wife of the judge presiding here at Hotman. Oh yes, very extremely happy. Yesterday, Matilde Fidela used a knife to stab her husband. According to the witnesses, she was overpowered immediately and without trouble. As the defendant quickly threw her weapon to the ground and offered no resistance. It seems the defendant had an affair with a former Commander-in-Chief of the National Guard. Is that a motive? Personality, no. Course of events. I was able to determine that they were seen together several times, that he applied for the position of Commander-in-Chief. When we searched Henriotte's apartment after his death, we found letters suggesting a relationship with a married woman. They contained no names, so it was too easy to ascertain who the commander's lover was. But now we have no doubt. At the same time, as a potential motive for the murderer has been revealed as we know. Henriot was killed after a skirmish defending Robespierre from our troops. As for other gossip concerning our family relations, I will remain silent. As you know more than I do about what is true. Now I have all the questions. How long did your affair last? Quite a long time, okay. My husband was blinded by the splendor of what surrounded him. Oh. Yes. What was your affair the reason for the attack? You really know nothing about your own family. My affair was not the reason, but you were. Your affairs with women, power, money, and alcohol. You weren't able to hide them. You didn't want to give them up. What women? Alcohol? I went once. That was my choice only one time. I didn't know what that was. Going to the bar and stuff. Oh, I don't know, I think I went with the grandfather once as well. There were no affairs. No? And your lust for power? You crave it? How many people have you killed to get it? Insinuating nothing, it's a fact. Your lust for power... Ah, you're changing the subject. I did not have any affairs. Well, that's clear, I guess. Try to kill me. I'm going to kill her. Quick to the guillotine then. What a drama. He's willing to behead his own wife. Bad job, 1 out of... Oh, it wasn't counter-revolutionary. Interesting. Nobody cares. Intrigued. Let's speak to the common folk. They're attached. Let's try manipulation, carelessness, and how about humility? Perfect, perfect. This isn't perfect. How about we'll try aggression? Anyone stepping outside the boundaries of the revolutionary law only has themselves to blame, only themselves. Today we have a convict who, as they all say, is innocent. You have gained power in France, now spill the blood of those who oppose the Republic. Oh, they like that. More reputation for me. I will join my son in heaven, at least I know you will not find us there. Have an evening with the soldiers. I'm surprised he didn't say anything. So I killed your wife, eh? Oh, additional troops. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see the battles. Oh no. First we can do the barricade thing. That should help. Let's see. Ooh! Seriously? All those gone? Damn. Well, if that's GG. What else can you do though? This was kind of unexpected, though. So many losses. I mean, there were full garrisons and stuff. Whatever. Minor cases only. Okay. Professional robber who has been caught again. He broke into the Bureau of Exchange, whereupon he stole several thousand francs. His own mistress reported him after he got angry and beat her. Julien Wilmart and Vincent Varlet were hired by one of the Parisian mobs to collect debts from a number of young thieves from Rue des Lombards. They took the money and shot the debtors. The bandits were detained when they tried to run away with the money. This crime took place in our court. The manager of our archive, Ludovic Mondin, hired his wife's cousin, his daughter's husband, and a friend from school, assigning each for a different position. The accused claims that a dog would be able to perform their duties, so it really didn't matter whom he chose to hire. Brothers Gregoire Milot and Victor Cuvier were found to be conning women from the country, promising them work in the city. They would attack their victims, raping and flirting them, then they would sell them to the brothels in Paris. I know of 30 such women, by the local number of victims could be higher. So if I free this guy, will these dudes lighten up? Oh, they would. These guys don't like it now. Paul Solet, driving far too quickly for his transport of goods, lost a wine barrel when turning to a corner. Unfortunately, it knocked over a 7-year-old kid, crushing his legs. So... minus at everybody, of course. Jordan Clerico, a young herdsman, was herding geese through the streets of Paris. At one point, he started talking to someone and stopped paying attention to the birds for one moment. Thus, he did not notice when the whole flock walked out in front of our oncoming carts that had to stop violently. No one. There was no accident. Why is it here then? Cool. Oh, that's attacked. Brilliant. There's no one there. Get us into the fall. Spend time with the family. The one guy left. Yeah, sure. Defeat the whole garrison. Why not? Why not? It's like one day left. Garrison is full there as well. Nowhere to put them. Well. It's kind of meh. Minus 21 reputation. The last 2 days were kind of defeating full. So I got when I made a mistakes in the first days and stuff, but now no cases at court. Tinville has disappeared. The jury did not show up. Everybody's looking for a dark nook of Paris to crawl up and hide. Okay. Sure. Her relief did not arrive in time. We have to hold on a little longer. I guess we can't, though. And that's about it. GG. I guess we could try going back a bit. You have all of Act 3 to play around with. You have all the game, every day is saved. I guess this is about that. It's about it. It's about it with this game. It's defeat. Long live Paris. The end. Bye bye.